Hey, fifth grade, we're going to jump right back in with our language. We were talking about complements, sentence completers, things that answer the question from the action verb, what. Direct objects are the ones that we're focusing on this time, things that answer the question what or whom right after a direct object, right after the action verb. So we've got some right here. I've got some sample sentences that we've been working on. Let's see if you can fill in what's missing. Did you see the what? We're missing a direct object here. I've got my subject, you. I've got did see. That's an action verb. You did see what? Maybe the fireworks, maybe the dog walking the tightrope, maybe the explosion, maybe the funny hat someone was wearing. There's a lot of things you could use to fill in that direct object. On your page on 271, I want you to fill in whatever you want for this direct object, but let's try to keep it something simple. A direct object should always be a noun or pronoun that follows an action verb and receives the action from that verb. So let's try and keep it a noun or pronoun, something simple that you're filling in here as something that follows an action verb receiving that action. Let's look at sentence 2. Alexander Graham Bell invented the what? Well, we've got our subject, Alexander Graham Bell. And what did he do? He invented. So invented is our action verb. We need something to receive that action. Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone. So you could use that if you wanted to. He also invented a lot of other things. If you can remember them, you can write in anything that he did invent on that line in your page on 271. Alexander Graham Bell invented the what? Fill in that direct object, something that will answer the question what and will receive the action from your verb. Something to make that sentence complete or give it a complement there. I've got some other sentences that I want us to work on too. We're going to focus mostly on the second half of your page. I have a sentence beginning, Mom walked. Now, this one actually does have a subject and a verb, so it could be a complete sentence, but I want to know how to make this sentence more complete. Well, we could use some phrases, or we could use a direct object. Since we're working with direct objects, I want to see if you can choose which second half of the sentence here will give this sentence a direct object. Mom walked up the street. Mom walked the dog outside. Both of those will make a complete sentence, but only one of them will answer the question what. Let's read it again, asking that question. Mom walked what? Mom walked what? Up the street? That doesn't really answer the question what. More like where. So this one is not going to have a direct object in it to make this sentence complete. So let's take that one off. Mom walked the dog outside. Mom walked what? The dog. This one does. This one answers that question. Mom walked the dog outside. That gives us a direct object. It receives the action from that verb. The dog is receiving that action. It's able to walk. So that one does have a direct object. Go ahead and mark that one on your page too. Let's look at another one. We read. We read. Well, that has a subject. It has a verb. Let's see what answers those questions. We read what? We read late last night. We read a book. One of these has a noun to receive the action, the other one doesn't. We read what? We read late last night. No, that one kind of answers the question when, not what. We read a book. That answers the question what. We read what? A book. So that will make our sentence complete. We read a book. This one will be our direct object. You've got a lot of sentences like these on the second half of your page where you're going to have to choose which phrase will better complete the sentence, giving it a real complement, a direct object. Remember, both choices will make sense. You are choosing which one answers the question what. Which one is receiving that action, giving you a noun or a pronoun. Look carefully. A lot of them have extra words thrown in there to throw you off. So make sure you're able to filter through that and find which one has a real noun or pronoun and which one is receiving the action from the action verb. I want you to go through, finish that page, then take a picture of your work and send it to me in our Google Classroom or send it to me in a message or an email so that I can see what you're doing and help you with it and check what you're doing. Don't try and go ahead of us. We're just doing one page at a time, but I want you to send me that so that I know that you understand what you're doing. Good luck.